Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. Praise be to Allah, the cherisher and sustainer of the world. Most gracious, most merciful, Master of the Day of Judgment. You alone we worship, and you alone we ask for help. Guide us to the right path, the path of those whom you bestowed your mercy, and not those who earned your anger and went astray. Amen. My dear brothers and sisters, we are entering a new year of Islamic calendar. This month is the month of Muharram, which has several occasions in it, and for certain sects of Islamic belief, this month is considered as being a very special. The martyrdom of grandson of Prophet, peace be upon him, Imam Hussein, happened in the month of Muharram on the 10th day of this month, which is going to be coming soon. It is called Ashura. For this occasion, ECEF, or Avicenna Cultural Foundation, is going to have a special gathering. Professor Bazargan is going to be a speaker in that ceremony, and I would appreciate if you people call and get the exact timing, which is going to be at the regular building of Ibn Sina, located on Rockfield Boulevard, 15560-A, Rockfield Boulevard. This is a junction of Rockfield and Bake Parkway in city of Irvine. I believe this falls on April the 4th. This would be for dinner time, which is around 7:30 p.m. After this announcement, I will be following the usual format of our Quranic translation. We were in chapter 6 of the Holy Book, and to my understanding, we finished at verse number 70, and today I'm going to be continuing from verse 71. Please open your books, those who have it in front of you, and go to chapter 6, Surah Al-Anaam, or the cattle. Now the ayah recites as such: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم قل أندعو من دون الله ما لا ينفعنا ولا يضرنا. Say, O Prophet, O Muhammad, tell your people or the people around you that are you calling upon those below Allah? This obviously refers to anything but Allah. When it says min dunillah, means whatever and whoever. It doesn't say what, because the idols for everyone could be something totally different. People have their own external and internal idols that worship. So Quran refers to this as a general category, whatever beside Allah, min dunillah, which has no benefit to us or for us, and they cannot do any harm to us. قُلْ أَنَدْعُو مِن دُونِ اللَّهِ مَا لَا يَنْفَعُنَا وَلَا يَضُرُّنَا وَنُرَدُّ عَلَىٰ أَعْقَابِنَا بَعْدَ إِذْ هَدَانَا اللَّهُ. Do you wish that we turn back again to that time of Jahiliyyah, the ignorance, and do what our ancestors did after the real guidance of Allah has come to us? In a simple word, we are now guided people. Do you expect that we go back and act like the people before us? كالذي استهوته شياطين في الأرض حيران له أصحاب يدعونه إلى الهدى ائتنا قل إن هدى الله هو الهدى وأمرنا لنسلم لرب العالمين. Now gives the example of the people to those that have been cheated, those who have been under the guidance of shaitan. They are being lost on this earth. The people who follow their own dreams, their own needs and greeds. The people who have been mastered by shaitan, they have been called to follow him, but say, Inna hudallahi huwal huda. Only Allah's guidance, the guidance of God, is the only guidance. And we are being told to surrender to the Creator, Cherisher, and Nourisher of the whole world. وَأَنْ أَقِيمُوا الصَّلَاةَ وَاتَّقُوهُ. Further, we are being told to make regular prayer, to keep in connection with the Lord through our prayer. وَاتَّقُوهُ, to be conscious of Him. Unfortunately, this is mistakenly translated to be afraid of Him. As I have said repeatedly during these classes, that taqwa doesn't mean to be afraid of God. We cannot love somebody whom we are afraid of. God is beloved, so we need to know Him and we need to love Him. We need to be conscious of Him. Taqwa means to be conscious of Allah at all time and all positions. So be connected, keep the regular prayer, and be conscious of Allah. Obviously, have fear of His punishment, be fearful of His anger, but not Allah Himself. He's the most gracious, most merciful. How can we be fearing God in that sense? هو الذي إليه تحشرون. He is the only one, or He is the one that everything is going to return. إِنَّا لِلَّهِ وَإِنَّا إِلَيْهِ رَاجِعُونَ. We are all from Him, and we shall all return to Him. This is not just for human being, rather for every creature and all that exists. They finally return to the roots, which we believe, in our belief, is God. وَهُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ بِالْحَقِّ. Now is introducing and representing, educating us with some of the attributes of Allah. One being, He is the one who has created all the heavens and earth rightfully. وَيَوْمَ يَقُولُ كُنْ فَيَكُونُ. The day that He said to be and was there. For Him, no means is necessary to create anything. He's creating from nothing. He brought to exist what did not exist before. قَوْلُهُ الْحَقِّ. His saying is truth. وَلَهُ الْمُلْكِ. And He is the master. He is the real owner. يوم ينفخ في السور, the day that they will be, or the drums are going to be blown, in a sense referring to the day of judgment. When the trumpet is going to be blown, the sound and the shake of the hereafter begins, as it clearly describes in all the chapters of the Quran. The day that there will be no star, no moon. The land is not in any shape that we see. The mountains are all being flattened, the water is all being evaporated. There is no starlight, no moon. So it's very different from the Yawm and the day that we understand. That's the day of judgment. It's talking about the end of the world. عالم الغیب و الشهاده. He is the one who knows the seen and unseen, what is obvious and what is not. وهو الحكيم الخبير. He is the most knowledgeable, the most expert. Now from this ayah, as you see, is a very beautiful scenario and a story of how Abraham, the father of all this Unitarian religion or monotheistic religion, came to exist. Abraham does not belong to Jews or Christians, neither it belongs to Muslims only. Rather, he is the father of all these religions. And his story is being so well described in the Old Testament, New Testament, and the Quran. And the beauty is that the story is exactly the same, with some minor deviations in other books. But here it is, how he is being attracted and he finds himself facing his Lord, his Creator, Almighty Allah. And how he really establishes faith is so simple, so deep, and so lovely. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمَ لَأَبِيهِ. Remember the time that Abraham spoke to his father, whose name was Azar. وَإِذْ قَالَ إِبْرَاهِيمُ لَأَبِيهِ آزَرَ. Said to his father, O Azar, O father, أَأَتَّخَذُ أَصْنَامًا آلِهَةً. Have you chosen these idols as your God? أَنِّي أَرَاكَ وَقَوْمَكَ فِي ضَلَالٍ مُبِينٍ. Verily, I see you and your people to be on a very wrong path, on a very dark road, an obvious mistake, ضَلَالٌ مُبِينٍ. وَكَذَلِكَ نُرِي إِبْرَاهِيمَ مَلَكُوتُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ وَلَيَكُونَ مِنَ الْمُوقِنِينَ. Verily, this way we have shown the kingdom of heavens and earth to Abraham, who was among the strong believer, the man with yaqeen, the man whose faith was nothing shaky, was not a dream. For him was the real truth. And he was not to shake, or he was not to change after he has reached to the point of that simple and, as I said, very deep discovery that he made through simple observation in God's creatures, as we will see. فَلَمَّا جَنَّ عَلَيْهِ اللَّيْلِ رَأَى كَوْكَبًا. As the night arrived, he looked at the star. He saw the star in the sky. قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي. He said, This is my Lord. فَلَمَّا أَفَلَ قَالَ لَا أُحِبُّ الْآفِلِينَ. As the night passed and the star disappeared, Abraham said, I don't love things that disappear. I don't love the things that perish. You see how beautiful, how simple. From the very first step, as we'll see now, he's changing mind from one step to the other until he reaches to the true truth. But even at the very first step, his statement is, I do not love something that disappears. I do not love something that perishes. See, that love establishment, that relationship based on love is being so clearly mentioned at his very first step, walking along to meet his Lord. فَلَمَّا رَأَى الْقَمَرَ بَازِغًا قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي. Now stars are gone, but the moon is still in the sky. As he found the moonlight and the very shiny moon, he said, This is my Lord. فَلَمَّا أَفَلَ, as he saw the moon also perished, as the day came on and the sun arose. قَالَ لَإِن لَمْ يَهْدَنِي رَبِّي. He said, if God has not guided me, or if it wasn't for the guidance of my Lord, لَأَكُونَنَّ مِنَ الْقَوْمِ الضَّالِّينَ. Verily, I was among those who go astray. فَلَمَّا رَأَى الشَّمْسَ بَازِغَةً. And now that he is looking at sun, which is much more lighting and clear and stronger as compared to the star and the moon, قَالَ هَذَا رَبِّي هَذَا أَكْبَرُ. He said, now, this is my Lord. This is bigger. فَلَمَّا أَفَلَتْ. But the day ended, and he saw the sun disappeared as well. He said, قَالَ يَا قَوْمِ. Said, O people, إِنِّي بَرِيءٌ مِّمَّا تُشْرِكُونَ. I am away indeed. I will make no partner to my Creator Lord. So this is a beautiful story. You know, he's not a philosophical, he has no philosophical mind. He's not using those great theologian discussions or reasoning. Rather, his very simple observation to what he sees in his environment, starting from a moon or star to the moon to the sun, just looking at what he sees and concentrating and reflecting on his concept and vision, he will find that there is no life to these temporary things, even though the beauties and the glories of those attracted him originally or initially. And he thought these are the ones that are worth worshipping. And through elimination, by this very good, simple, but deep observation, he came to know his Lord. أني وجهت وجهي للذي فطر السماوات والأرض حنيفا وما أنا من المشركين. Verily, I face my face toward the one who has created, has opened, the one who bloomed this whole existence from nothing, فَتَرَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, the creator of all heavens and the earth, so cleanly and so clearly. I will not, or I am not, among the mushrikins, the ones who associate partners to Allah, means their minds and their worship is being deviated from the one who really is worth worshipping, creator of not only all mankind, creator of everything, every place, every phenomena, in the skies, in heavens, and on earth. وَحَجَّهُ قَوْمُهُ. Now his people started arguing with him. This simple man, this bright man, has come to a conclusion that these worldly things, these perishable things, are not worth worshipping. Now people of his time are worshipping their man-made and handmade idols. So obviously, he is now facing their argument. قَالَ أَتُحَاجُّونِي فِي اللَّهِ وَقَدْ هَدَانِ. He said, are you arguing with me while I found myself guided? وَلَا أَخَافُ مَا تُشْرِكُونَ بِهِ إِلَّا أَنْ يَشَاءَ رَبِّي شَيْئًا. I am not afraid of those things that you people are associating with God, with Lord, except what my Lord wishes and will. In other words, he's now found a way, he finds himself guided on the right path. So nothing is going to shake him. He's not going to be afraid of being punished, being teased, being argued with, as we will see what he goes through with his declaration of his belief. وَسَعَ رَبِّي كُلَّ شَيْءٍ عِلْمًا. The knowledge of my Lord is above and above everything. The knowledge of my word will include in it everything. أَفَلَا تَتَذَكَّرُونَ. Are you people are not minded? Or you are not using your reason? Do you people not think? وَكَيْفَ أَخَافُ مَا أَشْرَكْتُمْ وَلَا تَخَافُونَ أَنَّكُمْ أَشْرَكْتُمْ بِاللَّهِ مَا لَمْ يُنَزِّلْ بِهِ عَلَيْكُمْ سُلْطَانًا. How can I be, or how should I be fearful of something that you people attribute and associate with Allah, and they have no power upon me or upon you? These are only your man-made, your own handmaids that you're worshipping. How can this be your cherisher? How can this be your Lord? How can these pieces of woods or metals? Obviously, as you know, these people were not really worshipping them as their Lord. However, they were considering him as mediators. Man who cannot see the unseen God is trying to look and find something that through him or her or whatever connect himself or herself. Is this not what happened even to the people who started worshipping the prophets, who were only there to bring them the prophecy and nothing else? Because it was very hard for their mind to believe in an unseen Allah or God. فَأَيُّ الْفَرِيقَيْنِ الْحَقَّ بِالْأَمْنِ. Verily, you will soon find out which one of us or which one of these two ways, means the belief in the Creator, unseen Creator, and belief in these idols that you have, surely and soon will be divided and known. And we'll find out who is on the right path. إِن كُنتُمْ تَعْلَمُونَ. If you people know. In other words, he's calling upon them to think, to use their mind, their reason. And as he found his way, they should have found their way as well. But unfortunately, not everyone or not everybody is going the route that Abraham went and the way that he found his God. Simple, but in a very conscious manner. in things that he was able to see, as I said earlier, not through philosophical discussion, not through special indoctrination or doctrine or school or even schools, a scholastic way, rather a simple experimental way. I see that our time is coming to an end. I pray to Almighty Lord to give us the vision that was given to Abraham, to see what we see, to understand what we should understand, to understand the right way and find the right way and follow the right path. We pray to Almighty Allah to bless our parents, bless all those who helped us to go to the book of guidance, to study, learn, and hopefully to practice. May Allah be with you all to next week. Same time, same program. Inshallah, God willing, we'll be together again. Thank you.